guys, welcome back to TenNapel Tuesday. This is Tomes. We have transferred the entire series over to this channel because this channel is all about beautiful books. And last time we talked, we were talking our way through this epic black and white legendary leather edition. All right, and back then, and this was about a year ago that I put that series together, I was saying this is probably one of the most beautiful books that I own. However, times have changed. Things have progressed. Now, the most beautiful book I own category is still held by Doug TenNapel. However, I do want to point these out. These are his leather-bound Sketchbook Archives. Now, you could probably find these on eBay. Every now and then, Doug does some NFT stuff, and there are ways that you can get stuff shipped to you. I still don't know how, but I'm not too terribly sad because I already have a lot of these books. But if you look, these books, they're gilded. They've got, again, the ribbing on the spine, and they are just absolutely gorgeous to look at. All right, they are just chock full of just his random sketches. There's storyboards, and again, 2 volumes, look really, really good on a shelf. And so I just wanted to comment on that. TenNapel does just an absolutely masterful job with putting together his Kickstarters. It's an adventure. It's excitement. It's something that back when he did it just over a year, maybe 2 years ago with Earthworm Jim 2, it was just excitement of seeing how far our stretch goals would go, seeing what new things we would get. And I just have this collection of random stuff that I'm kind of afraid to use. I'm kind of afraid to open it because I know I only get one of them. And so that was kind of the cool thing. But again, his books are really, really gorgeous. When I got these off eBay, the person actually sent them with a whole collection of the stretch goal stuff. So I got a signed piece of art. I got some other things. And the signed piece of art is actually up here on my wall with other comic book related art. And so up there on the wall, I've got a Soul Finder thing from Douglas Ernst. I've got Alejandro Mirabal's Earthworm Jim art, and then just a Lord of the Rings style map of California, and they're just really, really cool. And so those are some beautiful, beautiful books. If you ever get a chance to back a TenNapel Kickstarter or Indiegogo, it is worth your time. Not only are the books relatively cheap, he really does a good job of just giving you as much bang for your buck. These were some of the previous ones, so you got Earthworm Jim, and we'll spend some time kind of reviewing some of these. But this was his Fight the Fish. This was his last Kickstarter that he did, an Indiegogo. Again, the legendary leather edition that I've showed you is there. He's gone through with some of his others, and so again, I've covered these on previous videos on the channel. But what he does is he'll go through and he not only does a hardcover graphic novel, which is absolutely amazing, but again, he does the gilt edges. Yes, he does the foil. He does the UV spot gloss, which I didn't know what it was, and so I actually asked him. And this is the weird thing with a lot of these independent creators. They take the time to answer their fans. And so I've actually had him message me before because I asked a question about, hey, how did this NFT thing work or whatever. And for someone who produces all sorts of shows and graphic novels and is making millions off NFT to take the time to answer a question, that's actually kind of a big deal. It shows a level of respect that a lot of creators don't have. And so I just remember specifically when it came down to Earthworm Jim 2 with the Fight the Fish, I did not know what a spot gloss was. And so if you see there in the lighting, as the light hits it just right, okay, you see that UV spot gloss. It's that slight glimmer right here. And so again, just really, really cool books. I like it. It's got Mike Mignola's art on the back. And so again, his Kickstarters are an adventure. You get patches for signing up on day 1. You get stickers. You get extra little comic books. And so in the last one, there's this little comic book, again, for Bigfoot Bill 3, which I'm really excited to see finally come out someday. We'll see when that happens. But again, really, really cool stuff, really fun things. And typically what you can do is when you back his art, you're typically going to be able to get a back catalog of a lot of his works. So one of the graphic novels that I'm going to review coming up very shortly is this one right here called Creature Tech. Now, Creature Tech is one of the, I mean, it's probably my favorite one that he's done. Regrettably, my copy fell apart pretty much the first time I read it. But Creature Tech is one of these that is just the coolest combination of sci-fi and spirituality and a little bit of Lovecraftian stuff in there. I mean, it's just fun, and I can't wait to review this one. And so guys, that's just a little bit about what a Kickstarter's like when Doug TenNapel does the work. And again, you're guaranteed to get a beautiful book. You're guaranteed to get a piece of art. And it's not necessarily a physical print, but these books themselves are pieces of art. And they look really, really good on the shelf. In fact, I've chosen the shelf right behind me to just decorate with all of those books. And so guys, you're going to get a quality piece of literature. You're going to get a good story. You're going to get fun art. You're just going to get humor. And again, if you get the chance to back it, go do it. Now, what about those who say, you know what, I'm not really into the physical object. I just want something TenNapel-ish. Well, over on OpenSea and there's some other places I believe now, you can actually get some of the NFTs that Doug TenNapel's been putting together. And so there's just a ton of different collections he's put together. And they are quality. They're really, really fun. And I really liked what he called the Board Doodle Punk Club. That's a hard one to say. Because you buy the original, and at least 3 times so far, he's airdropped secretly other versions of it to you. And so there was one that was invisible. There's one that was like, you know, Lovecraftified. All right. And so they're like little tentacle faced. And then he did like a Pepe version. And so they're just fun. And again, that is some of the stuff we've been covering here on TenNapel Tuesday. And next time, we are going to dig into creature tech. And so I'm looking forward to that episode. I hope you guys tune in. And so guys, it has been a long time since I've recorded a brand new episode of this series. But we're back, and probably not every Tuesday, but we're going to start getting back in the habit of seeing TenNapel Tuesday. And we are going to talk about the art that are his books. All right, guys, tune in next time for Creature Tech.